Hello, everybody. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today. If we have any new people here, again, hi, how are you? My name is Eleftheria and I'm a front-end developer, but I also really like design. I hope that you can all hear me well. If you cannot hear me very well, also please do leave a comment. And today we have some really awesome websites. When I take websites from you guys, I usually don't know what to expect, and to be honest, some of them are good, but some of them are not so good. Today I don't know what happened, and I got a lot of websites and most of them are really great. So I think that this will be good examples of things that you should also implement. Okay, before we begin, feel free to check out the description box, and there you can find ways to participate. And if you have a project, feel free to send it to me. You will find in the description box a Google form, and in the Google form you can fill your project. Alright guys, so before we get started, please just do leave me a comment and let me know if you can hear me well. And if you do, then I think that we can start. Okay. If you see me looking in that way, it's because I'm checking the second monitor, which is the comments and stuff like that. I can check YouTube, but if you see me looking in that way, it's because I have all the websites that we are going to review. Okay, I think that now we can start, and the first site that we are going to check, it's actually a site that it's not in English, so I don't think that I will give a proper review to that one, just because I don't understand what's going on. I can see that this guy is a front-end web developer or something like that, but I cannot really understand what's going on. So please guys, when you do send me your websites, send them in English so I can do a proper review on them. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. I'm not going to mention anything else about that side. It was an example of things that I cannot review. That's it. Hello, the native programmer, nice to see you too, and thank you for joining us today. Guys, something that I forgot to mention is that please do leave me comments, because I want to make this live stream as much interactive as possible, and I really enjoy seeing your comments and being more interactive. I think it's a fun thing, and also that's why I like doing the live streams and not only videos, uploading videos. Anyway, so I'm going to close that tab because I cannot make a proper review. And also the second project that someone sent me, it's an app about earthquakes. And this is also an example of the things that I cannot review. I cannot review apps, not because I don't like them, but because it's going to be hard to review an app. You need to have a mobile, and I cannot use my mobile to do a live stream. So I'm not going to check this earthquake app too. Okay, I'm going to close that, and I will continue with another project. So this project that we are about to see right now, I'm going to review it pretty quickly because it's from a very young girl. She is just 15 years old and she has recently started learning programming. So if I'm not mistaken, this is something that she has done for the very first time, and she's very excited for this new beginnings, for this new journey. Okay, guys, now I can see you more in the comments. Hello, Aman. Hello, Chris. I hope that you guys are all well and safe. And actually, as I was saying the other time, I'm staying in Greece, and Greece currently has quarantine. So we are in lockdown and we have to wear masks and stuff like that everywhere. So that's why I always say stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. If guys in your countries things are also a little bit weird, let me know, okay? So, oh yes! Okay, now we are checking Mirtha Yaslini, and she's now in the comments, so I'm really glad that you could join us. So as I am discussing your project, like, feel free to comment and we can make this as interactive as possible. Hi guys, also in the comments I can see Casper the Ghost, and Casper the Ghost, also stay tuned because today I'm also going to check your project as well. And I can see Noble and I can see Ghost 13. Hi guys. If we have like any new guy here or girl here, please do check out the description box to find the links and also the way to participate with your own project. Okay, let's continue with Amirtha's project, which is the one that we are checking right now. And okay, so we have hello there, nice meeting you. I am Amirtha Yalini. This is a good thing. It's a good thing that you have added that thing, because as you can see, I cannot pronunciate your name correctly. I'm sorry about that. So I think that this line right here is going to be very helpful for all of us that we don't know your name. And it says, I'm a 15 years old front-end developer working on something I've been dreaming my whole life of. This is a good thing that you added it. I would just say be a little bit more specific. So you say here, I'm working on something I've been dreaming. What is that thing that you have been dreaming of? You could be a little bit more specific. So is it front-end development? Is it like a specific project about front-end development? Is it coding? What exactly is it? I think that you could add that as well. And here you're missing a dot, like a full stop, if you know what I mean. And I would also like to see an image of you, like right here. I know that you have added an image in the about section. So in the about section I can see you. That's nice. I do like that. But maybe you could actually combine the home section and the about section like together, because like these details that you have in the about section could also go to home. And in the about section I would also add some margin or padding here on the left side, because as you can see in the home section you have like this nice padding or margin, I don't know what is this, but you have done this and it's beautiful. Now in the about section you could also add that. The other thing is that you have like a space here. You could eliminate that space, so maybe you could even delete that space. And also the other thing that I noticed is that you don't have spaces here. So between each between each word you need to have like a space. Okay, nice to see you also in the comments. That's what I wanted to see. And what else? Yeah, do the same into the HTML, CSS and the GS, so leave a space here as well. And if you do have like social media, also add them. So if you have here, don't add only your email, but if you have like Twitter, if you have LinkedIn, if you have Instagram, if you have Facebook, and you do use this social media, also do add them here. And this is like a very good advice, or at least I feel that it's a good advice for everyone. If you guys have social media, do add them. Okay, what else do we have in the comments? Chris Lane says, my portfolio is too ugly to share. Come on, I don't think that it's too ugly. I think that you should add it. Okay, like give it a try. Maybe it's good and you don't know that. And then Adri says, hello Elef, I would appreciate it greatly if you could shout out my good friend Zozman. Okay, I will shout out Zozman. And Amanda says, I thought same at first, but I managed some courage to share that. Yes, and I remember Aman's project. It was a good one. And if I give like some suggestions of some, let's say, corrections, it's for your own good. So I don't want to be the bad guy here when I say add that or change the color or change the font size or change the images. I really don't want to be the bad guy, but I feel that someone needs to tell you some stuff to make it look better. And because like later maybe a boss, maybe like a hiring person will check out your profile, your portfolio, and obviously you need to have a portfolio as good as it can be. Okay. Alrighty, then let's continue a little bit more with you, Amirtha. Then we have like the more section, and it has like current status, learning Node.js and UX UI designing. I feel that in the more section you could add some of your projects. If you do have like any projects, add them here. You could also link those projects either on codepen or on GitHub. And I know that you're still like very young, you're just 15 years old, and when I was 15 I didn't have like any of those skills that you currently have. But if you have like any projects in codepen, in GitHub or somewhere else in GitLab, I don't know, just link them down here, and also mention other things that you know. Like you could say that you know like HTML, CSS, JavaScript and stuff like that. Okay, that's it about this project. Thank you very much, Amirtha, for sending me your project. Actually, the last thing that I wanted to mention is about your Favicon up here. I believe that you did like a really nice job, but I'm sorry about that, but I think that it's not very easily to be understood what this Favicon is. Maybe when you designed that Favicon you could see it like in a bigger size, and it was very easy for the other person to understand what is this. But here, because it's very small, I'm afraid that we cannot really understand your Favicon. You did a good job, but maybe try to simplify it. Okay? Alright, cool. Thank you. And let's continue to the second one. And the native programmer says, Aleph, what do you think when to start Python learning tutorial videos? I'm interested to learn Python. Okay, about Python, and I wanted to start learning Python again. I know some Python, and I actually did my thesis, my diploma thesis for my university in Python. So I already have some knowledge on that. I want to refresh my knowledge and then learn more and more. I know that a lot of you guys are also interested in Python. I read your tweets and I also check Instagram as often as I can, and I can see that a lot of you have requested for some Python content. When actually I will feel confident with Python, I think that I will start making tutorials. So let me know if you are interested on that as well, if you are interested in some Python tutorials. I have already some good sources from where to learn Python. If you have something to suggest me about Python, also please do leave a comment. I will appreciate it. Okay? Yes, Amirtha. Okay, let's keep going with Casper's website, with Casper's portfolio. And guys, this is a nice example. This is a really nice example. This is something that, let's say, we could copy because it's well done. I like the colors, I like the color contrast, I like the font size and the font family, and all those things do look good. So let's start checking it in a little bit of more detail. It starts with I am Casper, front-end web developer, and it continues with hello, I'm Casper, I am 15 years old programmer and student. So this is another job of someone else that is also like 15 years old. And we have like some more details. When it ends, we have like contact, GitHub, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So here, my small suggestion would be to also add the icons. So add the icons for contact. You could have like the email icon, and then of course have the icon for GitHub, Twitter, and LinkedIn. That would make reading your website even faster, and we do want that. Okay. Then on my backpack we can see your stack. We can see HTML, we can see CSS, JavaScript, and all those kind of stuff. I do like that. And something that is different here from other portfolios that I have reviewed is sometimes people will only add the icon, so like that, but they will not add the title as it is here like HTML. I do find it like really important also adding the title, because there are people that may see your portfolio and they don't know the icons. What I mean by that is that maybe a recruiter will search for people about a company. The recruiter usually is not a person that knows so much stuff about tech and about development and about coding. So maybe he will have like a form in front of him, and this form will say, HTML, JavaScript, CSS. But of course, the form won't have those icons. So it's really important to have the title as well. In that case, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, etc. Okay. Let me check the comments really quickly. And we have Sergey that says, hi, what is this channel about? Hi Sergey, if this is your first time here, actually thank you very much for joining me. This channel, or lately what I'm doing, is having live streams where I review websites and the design of the websites. And also feel free to send me your project. You can check out the description box and find out how you can do that as well. But other than that, this channel focuses on code, design, and motivation. These three things. Okay. Okay. Let's continue a little bit more with the projects. We have Naughty.app, which I think that you have sent me this project again in the past. Like, I'm pretty sure that you have sent me this project in the past. Yeah, I do remember it. It was like exactly that project that I checked like some reviews ago. So it's nice that I can see your projects. If I would add something, it's a little bit more details about what does each project is all about. But other than that, it looks like really good. I'm wondering if you have like more projects, how are you going to do that? Will you add them here, or will you add a button that it will say something like see more of my projects? So I'm wondering how you will continue that. And the other thing is the timeline. I think that you did a good job in the timeline. A mistake that I see like very often is that people do it like vice versa. Instead of starting from October of 2020, which is what we currently have, okay, now it's November, but you know what I mean. Some people start from the last time, like July 2020. No, this is wrong. This is the good form. You should start from the latest one and go backwards. So you've done like a really nice job here as well. I know that if you click on this, you will be transferred to another website. So really nice job here as well. And the last thing is the contact me. You have enter your name, enter your email, and enter message. I would change that a little bit. I would just say name, email, and message. You don't need the word enter your. So just keep name, email, and message. That's it. And also, like here on the bottom, you could also add your social media, like LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, GitHub. If you do have like any social media, do add them. Okay, so Casper says that all my projects are on GitHub. I put the coolest projects on my portfolio. Yes, I think that this is good that you keep all of your projects on GitHub, but maybe you could have here maybe even like a very big tile as this one, which would say like find my projects on GitHub or something like that. Because now, for example, I thought that you only had these 5 projects, but obviously you have more projects. So have a button or something that says go to my GitHub to find more of my projects, or something similar. Okay, yep, let's also really quickly check it in a mobile form. I think that I've already checked it and it looks good. Yes, it does look good. Again, I wouldn't change something here. All in all, it's like a really nice job. Just don't forget to add the icons here and also add your social media links down here. That's it. But you've done like a really nice job. It's clear, it's minimal, it's how it's supposed to be. Cool. Okay, and now I think that we can continue with another project, and this one is coming from, I think, yes, I'm trying to remember the name. It's Iwan. I don't know how to pronounce your name correctly, and I'm really sorry about that. But the site is called CoderFit, and this person has asked me to check this website and see if there is any way to make it look or to give people what this person does, like to make it easier for the other people, like the clients, to understood what this person does. For me, because I read what you wrote here, I think that it's easily to be understood, like what you're doing. Iwan is a recruiter that has also worked as a developer, and he has like a nice balance between, all those things that recruiter asks, but also he has like the developer background, so he can easily understand like the other developers. And yep, so I don't think that I would change something like as the first time that I'm checking it. I don't think that I would have like any major change for you. But the other thing is that when you hover on them, that's okay. You could add maybe your social media like down here, so after your image, maybe add your social media links here. Everything that you have added here is good. I wouldn't change those things. And guys, when I started this video, I said that today we are going to see a lot of beautiful websites, and this is also another example of a beautiful website. I don't think that I would change a lot of stuff. So let's continue a little bit. Here we have some recommendations that other people like say how good Iwan is in his job. Then we also have some videos of Iwan's job, and this is also something really nice because it works as a testimonial and other people can easily understand what you're doing. Some talks and more talks and stuff like that. Now, in the end, what I'm missing here is your social media. So do add the social media for sure. And guys, if you also have like any other suggestion about the one, leave a comment and I will definitely check it. Now, I just saw in the comments that also Aravid is here. Yes, also Aravid is here. And I am going to review your project today, so thank you for joining us as well. About the reviews is that sometimes I have like a lot of work and I cannot check all of your project, guys, but I'm trying to do the best that I can and not leave you waiting for a lot of time before I check your project. Okay, so let's continue a little bit more with the blog. And it says, as a new developer, should you switch to a more niche field? And we have also some really cool blog posts. I actually read some of them and I think that Iwan has done like a really nice job. I also like it because there is a minimal form and it makes it easier for the other person to understand what you are working on. Something that I am missing again is an image. You could add like a big nice image here, as you have done here. For example, you do have an image, so you could add that image here as well. There is an image here actually, so maybe you could also add it in the previous page in the blog. Now, something that I am missing, Oh no, I'm not missing it. I thought that you didn't have like that place here, but you do have it. Something else that you could potentially add is a link for the previous article and a link for the next article. Maybe you could also add that, but all in all, I think that it's a really nice job. If we switch to the jobs tab, here you can search for jobs, and actually if you guys that you are watching us right now, if you're looking for a job maybe in Zurich, you could actually check that website, and Iwan, sorry, maybe he can help you. So do check that out as well. Link will be in the description box. And the last tab is other, where we have some contact information. Again, here I feel that you could add some icons, like for the address, the email, the telephone. You could add those small icons, those small details that will make your website pop out a little bit more. But all in all, like, it's a really nice job, and like, don't worry, I feel that people can understand easily what you are doing. Okay, cool. Let's continue to the next website. I'm really proud of that website, guys, and I will say why I am very proud of. This project is sent to me by 3 students, and usually the first student usually watches my live streams. Today, I don't know, I haven't seen any comment from him. His name is, let me check it because I want to pronounce it correctly. Actually, it is okay, so usually Firas watches my videos, and today he sent me his project that he has done with his colleagues, these 2 other lovely people. So I would like for him to be here today, but I think that he's not. Anyway, let's check this website. This website is for selling stuff for students, and specifically it has some Casio calculators. I remember when I was a student that I also had this exactly calculator, this Casio calculator, this brand, and there are also other stuff like lab codes and books and things that you may need in a laboratory or in a math class. So it's a really nice project, guys. Please do check it. A link is already in the description box. Now let's start also checking it a little bit more analytical in more details. The name is EquipStat, and we are missing a Favicon here, but I'm sure the guys will add it. And let's check the store. In the store we have the Casio's calculators and some other things. I do like the whole structure here. I wouldn't change anything. We have a detailed view, which here I can see some things. When I click add to cart, it doesn't do anything. Maybe this is because I'm not logged in, but this is something that we will see in a bit. Yes, it's a very cool idea. Yeah, I was checking the comments, and when I saw that I was a bit surprised because it is like a really awesome idea, and I haven't seen that thing like implemented anywhere else. Okay, let's go back. If I click again here add to cart, it won't do anything, and again I think that this is because like I'm not logged in, but wait, we will check that in a bit. So yeah, that's the store, and after store we have like this section right here, and here you can find like lab codes and roller set and stuff like that. I think that in the future these 3 guys that I mentioned will add more things. The product details and seller details do have like the same structure as before. So let's continue with contact. In the contact we have like this beautiful form. It is well done. First name, last name, email, contact, feedback, and type of message. Again, like really nice job here. I don't think that I would change something. And then in the about us section, we've already saw that pretty quickly. We have like some cool information about these 3 people right here. Nice job again. We also have the social media links here. You don't need that line. Maybe I would like even delete it. And let's check now here the sign in page. So first I'm going to click on login. I'm not going to log in, but I want to say that this page does look modern, and yeah, it has the username, the password. It's missing the link that says forgotten password, so do also add the functionality about the forgotten password. And as far as sign up concerns, it does look cool. Yeah, you could add the register with Facebook or register with Google or register with Instagram, but I think that this is something that can be done later. If you guys like have anything else to add, leave a comment, leave a suggestion, and I'm pretty sure that the guys will hear about your changes as well. Okay, let's continue with another project.